welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. I've got the cards turned upright today, so it's a little bit different with your Pick a Card readings. I want you to take a look at the card and see which one resonates with you most, and that's where your messages are going to be. So first card, we've got the Six of Cups, upright or reverse, whichever depending on your situation. So this speaks of nostalgia, it speaks of things of the past, people coming back, siblings, those kind of things. In the reverse position, we're talking about letting go. Pile number 2 will be the High Priestess. Now this talks about intuition, information, keeping things close to your chest. It can be heightened intuition or skills that you have psychically as well. If this is playing out around you at the moment and this resonates, then this is your reading. In the reverse position, we're talking about secrets. And group number 3, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position, talking about energies that are practical, sensible, achievement orientated, willing to do the work, to do what it takes. So boots on the ground, very work ethic, things around you in the physical body or the earth senses are really important to you. In the reverse, we're talking about self-centered energy. Okay, see which one resonates with you most today. Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3. And I'll be back with your reading. Group 1, if you've selected the Six of Cups as your main starting point, then this is your reading. On the cards for you, we're thinking about your career. We're thinking about your role in life, your career, your job, what you do. We're looking at a career in advancement or thinking how you can advance your skills or advance yourself. Now, next to that, we've got some new beginnings coming up for you. You're thinking about maybe a whole new, doing something different, so something different altogether. Your career advancement could be a new beginning for you. It could be that you're offered a promotion, but it's different. It's not as expected. It is a little bit different. So it feels to be new doors opening for you for advancement, but it feels to be different than what you expect. So it's not as expected. Now there may be circumstances that are affect this situation. So it says affected by weather, but it could be affected by your current situation. So external influences, not just weather, external influences are going to affect what you do. We're talking about your public role, your role, the thing that you do in your life, your job, your career. So you've got some changes coming on the horizon for you. We've got new beginnings. But they're going to be a little different than you expect. It's not going to be what you think. It's going to be somehow affected by external influences that causing to go in a different direction, or for you to start looking at other doors or walk through other options or other opportunities. Now we've got the King of Cups in reverse, Two of Cups in the upright, the Devil in the upright. Let me just make sure that is in the upright and not the reverse. It is in the upright. And then we've got the Nine of Cups in the upright. So that's a great card. That's the wish fulfillment card. So that's a really good one. But sitting next to that is Justice over here in the corner. So we're thinking about wishes fulfilled, what we want to do, what do we want to manifest, dreams coming true. It can be that you are having opportunities for you to move forward, to go through new doors, to take new opportunities, to have new options coming your way, your wishes being fulfilled. You may be, whatever it is that you're wishing for may be coming true, but it could also be that you're wishing for a little bit more fairness as well. You could be somehow in your role that you do, your job, your career, your role, you're looking for a bit more fairness and balance. Maybe it's unbalanced in some way. Maybe you're doing more than what you should be, and you're looking for a little bit more fairness there. Maybe that's one of your wishes, or maybe one of the things that's coming into fruition for you. Now we've got the Devil in the detail. I've got to say, I think it's to do with your new doors or your new opportunities. You've got to look at the details. You've got to look at all the options, and you've got to look at the fine print, because it is a little bit different than what you're thinking or what you're told. So the devil is in the detail. So you need to really look into things very carefully, I feel, for you, Group 1. But it could also be that your heart's desires as well, because it's sitting next to the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment card. So maybe all your desires are going to be fulfilled. We've got the Two of Cups indicating that a connection. So you're making connections with new people. You're making relationships or connections that are going to open new doors. Or maybe these new doors opening things are going to assist you with new connections that are going to be really beneficial, or could even be desire related. So there's a bit on the table here with the energy. The King of Cups in the reverse position is indicating a little bit of detachment. Maybe you've already walked away from your current situation. Maybe you're already put it to your past. We've got the past card. Maybe you're detached from your current situation. You're thinking about the past, or you're thinking about the future, but you are detached from the present. You're thinking about your new ideas. You're thinking about your new options, your new doors. You're thinking about things you've done in the past and how those things are going to help you, or maybe going backwards to back to where you were originally. But it feels to be there's connections coming. You're going to make new connections. New doors brings new connections. But I feel like your desires will be fulfilled here with the Nine of Cups sitting next to the Devil card. Now the Devil card also just warns you off about being workaholic, because it is a card of addictions, and we are talking career advancement, so we could be talking about workaholic energy here as well. Fairness and balance here, but really trying to get fairness and balance. Now if we're talking the workaholic, you've got to really put into play work-life balance. It has to be very important. Has to be one of these things that you really have to take into consideration, because it may affect your ability to have that work-life balance. These new opportunities that you've been given or offered could really affect your work-life balance. So here it's maybe not all that glitters is gold. Maybe not. You've really got to look into the fine print. The devil is in the detail, so you really need to look at the situation very carefully. Now if I skim across this and look at it in a way that's not career related, not career advancement, nothing to do with our work, our job, we're talking about advancing our skills, advancing ourself, advancing our personal confidence, advancing our resources, how we feel about ourselves and our skills and our resources. So not our 10th house of career, it's more about our second house of resources or confidence or skills. So how do we look at doing something new, a new project, a new course, something new that enhances or advances our skills or our confidence level. Now, it may be something that you don't expect. It's something you're not considering. Maybe it's something that's a little bit different than what you thought you might be interested in. You got to broaden your horizons a little bit here. Think outside of the box a little bit. It could be a slightly different direction than what you're expecting or what you're thinking. Detachment is detaching from your current situation, as I already said. It does apply still also to second house energy. So detaching from current situation to align more with first house energy, being yourself, your identity, your confidence, number 2. So you're detaching from current situation to align more to astrological houses 1 and 2. So that's more about your identity and also about your resources, skills and confidence here as well. Desires, I'm feeling you still wish fulfilling. It's still wanting more out of life. It's still the devil sitting next to the wish fulfillment card. The Nine of Cups is still indicating that you're wanting a little bit more. You're wanting more balance. You're wanting more harmony. You're wanting more out of life than what you currently have. Maybe you're wanting more like what you had in the past, even bringing that nostalgia energy back into it. Now, your positive messages for today, Group 1, your message for the week, that Spirit wants you to focus on stop wasting your time, stop wasting your energy, stop wasting your money. So if you feel that a certain situation that you've been involved in is a waste of your time or your energy, then maybe you do need to disconnect from that, make new connections instead. I do see the connections card sitting next to the love card, so we've got this new opportunity, love is in the air, and new connections, 2 of Cups. So we've got some positive energy for love for you, Group 2, or love connections. Making new positive connections is really good on the table for you, Group 1. But it does say you're either wasting your time with a current person or a current situation or a current idea, and you need to maybe do something that's not what you expected. It's a little bit different. It will affect you in a different way, so keep that in mind. Hope that helps. Hope you got a message out of that, Group 1. I will see you again at next week. Well, welcome intuitives, high priestesses, and those with beautiful psychic gifts. You've got the High Priestess as the card that you've selected and that you resonate most with today. Now, your message has a few repeating messages in it. When I always love when the cards repeat themselves, because it means your message is very important, and it means that you need to listen carefully. Okay, first of all, on the first card on the table, we have patience and delays. Sitting underneath that, we have the Chariot in reverse, indicating there may be delays to your plans, your actions, what it is you're hoping for, or the things you're trying to, solutions to different problems. There may be delays to that. Now, sitting under here, we have the Death in the reverse. Part of this problem could be your resistance to change, your resistance to move forward. Now, the Chariot is in reverse means it's not moving forward. It's stalled, it's going backwards, but it's not moving forward. And part of that because of either your stubbornness or your not wanting to move forward. So maybe it's your fear of the future, maybe it's your fear of moving forward, but whatever this is, it's holding you back, it's holding things up, it's making things go a little bit slower. So once you release those binds or burdens or things that's holding you down or weighing you down or not allowing you to feel free or feel like you're safe to do what you want to do, or comfortable even to do what you want to do, to step outside of your comfort zone, to be less resistant to change. That's what I'm feeling. You really have to be open to change because I feel it's very important to you. You need to release and you need to let go. So here you definitely have some changes on the horizon for you, group 2. We've got the Death card, which does indicate change, but the Death card is in reverse, so it is saying that you are resistant to that change, and part of those changes is letting go of old ways of thinking or old things that you no longer need. So releasing and letting go, that's going to be a very important way to move forward. Now we also have the Nine of Wands further impacting this energy by being resilient. So really holding, it's almost resilient energy in a way that is digging the heels in and not moving forward. You're being resilient, you're being resistant to change and being resilient. Maybe these things have gone on for a long time, maybe you've done this for a long time, maybe it's a situation that stayed the same for a long time and you're used to it, but it's not going to move forward, it's not going to improve, you're not going to fix the problem until you let go of the resistance, let go of the resilience and the digging the heels in. Be open to the universe's beautiful push. The universe wants to push you in a beautiful direction. You may need to reflect a little here with the Hermit in the upright position. You may need to really just take some time out away from your current situation, time out away from everybody, so you can really just tap inside and see what's right for you. But I feel like there's a level of resistance, like even, it may not even be you, and maybe the situation is just not budging, it's just not moving or improving, because we've got this problem that needs to be fixed, but it's really just hanging in there. It's being very resilient, it's being very resistant, and it's just not letting you move forward. So I don't know what this is for you, group 2. It will be different for everybody, but I do feel like you just need to release. It's really about letting go and releasing. It's energetic release. For some of you it may be physical, it may be having to actually let go of a job or a person, or being open to let go of things that don't work for you anymore, or even clutter. It's just even if you start there by letting go of things you don't need anymore, letting the universe know that you are open to change, you are open to this beautiful flowing energy that's coming in. And I know you are, because you're the intuitive high priestess, so you have to know this energy that's coming in from the universe and just be open to go with it. Be open to whatever changes fate has in store for you, the universe or your guides have in store for you, because it feels beautiful energy, but I really feel like you have to let go. I also see you cutting cords. I see you cutting strings or cutting cords. So you're either cutting binds that tie you, as in burdens that weigh you down, don't let you move forward, don't let you be yourself, don't let you be unique and do what you want to do. You need to let those binds go, whether that's physical or energetic. Energetically cutting cords to say, okay, I don't want to be held down by those things anymore. I may not be able to release certain people or release certain situations, but I can cut cords emotionally or energetically. That is, I'm so bound. What I'm feeling is so wrapped around. The energy that I feel is like I'm so bound by cords, restrictions that I feel really tied up by and bound by, and I just want to go through and just start cutting those off. It's not even like a draining here and there of one person. I'm seeing a full bind around you. Now, I don't know if somebody has done some kind of thing energetically to bind you in some way, but I feel you're needing to do some work with releasing binds. I don't know what that is, but this is just what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. So, but if you are doing that, proceed very carefully. It's saying there may be some kind of trapdoor thing, and this is definitely not for everybody. This is definitely just for maybe one person, but maybe there's some karma, some energetic bind, some genetic bind, some ancestral bind or curse or something that you're bound by, and you're needing to let it go and release it. Maybe you're needing to work with somebody and find somebody that does that. They can do the candle thing. I've seen them do candling on TikTok, where they release different binds with candling. Find somebody that is a practitioner that knows what they're doing, because the card here is saying you do need to proceed carefully here. But it could be like an energetic thing from the past. It could be like a ancestral thing that happened. It could be something that happened in a past life that has bound you every lifetime. But I do feel like I do see binds around you, whether that's physical binds for you as a whole, as a general, for everybody in this pick a card reading, being bound by your responsibilities, your burdens, those kind of things, or whether it is this one person that I am talking to that has some kind of ancestral binds or ancestral past life karmic binds that you need to release. You need to let them go, but you need to get a professional to help you with that, somebody that knows what they're doing. So proceed carefully with that. Now, the other beautiful cards that I have on the table for you before I pull your sugar sweet cards, it's saying take a leap. So where this energy of really being held back, you're holding back. You know what? What I feel from you is that you are very gifted, you're very good, you're very skilled, but you hold yourself back. It's like you don't have the confidence, or you don't feel you're good enough. Whatever it is, you're not feeling like you're good enough, but it feels like that's holding you back. So you need your resistance to change, because you don't know what the future brings. You don't know if doing that's going to be better for you. But what the universe is saying is trust the flow of the universe. We're back to everybody's reading now. Trust the flow of the universe and take a leap, take some action, because the only regret you will have is not taking action, not trying at least. If you fail, you fail. It doesn't matter. You tried, and that's the main thing. You can't move forward, get those wheels turning, until you take action, and it has to be you that does it. The other thing here is the Seven of Cups. Lots of options around you. Maybe there is options for you, but you're too scared to pick one. You're too scared to take an option or take an opportunity that's offered to you. You're really just holding back and thinking, oh, I'm not good enough for that, or what if that's not going to be as good as what I've got now? It's this energy of just resisting. But the universe is saying go with the flow here. Take precautions, be cautious, because you've got a caution card on the table, but be very open to change, because the universe is saying wheels aren't going to move. Nothing's going to change until you be the one to take the action to make it change. I'll pull one more card for you, group 2, as your sugar sweet message for this week. Sugar sweet message for group 1. We're going to go with that one. They want you to meditate on it, much like the Hermit and the reflection card, but it's saying leveling up, going to the next level. So if you want to move forward, you want to level up, you actually have to do the work. You have to be willing to make the changes. You have to be willing to take action, take the leap to level up. But it does say meditate on it and reflect with the Hermit. So both of those cards align as well. So thank you so much for watching group 2. I will be back again next week with your personal pick a card message. Back group 3. Now, when I first laid that sensible card, that Queen of Pentacles, I thought, oh, you might be in your comfort zone. You might be comfortable with your surrounds, comfortable with your life, or just very comfortable. I feel comfort zone is what I was getting, and then I saw it come out in the cards. It come out as part of your message. So in your comfort zone, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, it's not a bad thing to be in your comfort zone, but maybe the cards might reveal that you need to move forward. Maybe they might reveal that you just need to be open and just be happy to enjoy the comfort zone. So let's take a look at where the energy is going here. First of all, we've got the fast way. We could look at things happening very fast. Now, I feel for you when I talk comfort zone, I feel, and we're talking like Pentacles and the Earth suit, it's like a very slow and steady pace. It's like the slow and steady wins the race. So the energy is you being comfortable, just taking things nice and steady, nice and slow. But the cards are indicating that things may happen very fast. So they may happen a little bit faster than what you expect, or a little bit faster than you're comfortable with here. Now it's saying just be open to receive whatever happens, however it happens, just be open to receive. I also feel there is a bit of lucky energy around you, group 3. Feels like there could be a bit of abundant energy around you. Now, whether that's a windfall or whether that's extra money coming in, whether that's for extra opportunities coming in, I feel there's a bit of lucky energy going on around you, group 3. Now, it could be that there's money coming in around you, but it's saying that you need to be conservative with that, because we've got this card here, we've got the Ace of Pentacles sitting in the reverse position, indicating that you need to be conservative with the way you spend money. But I do feel with the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position, indicating that you're coming into an abundant time. And when I touched into your energy, I felt lucky energy around you. Jupiter expansion energy is what I felt around your group. Now I know that Jupiter's sitting in Gemini right now, and that's a air sign, not an earth sign, but I feel lucky energy coming in around you. So be open to that luck, be open to receive the blessings of the universe, group 3. Now we are seeing the Eight of Cups in the reverse position, indicating there may be some fear of moving forward, fear of letting go, fear of doing what needs to be done to move forward. It's a fear of change or a fear of letting go. So afraid to walk away from a situation because you don't know how it's going to go. But it's saying with the Three of Wands in the reverse position sitting next to that, you need to reevaluate. So it's evaluate the situation and then reevaluate it again. So especially when it comes to walking away from something or making some big change. So there may be a fear of change for a reason. Maybe you're holding back for a reason. So make sure that you just evaluate it again. Look at the situation again, because maybe there's something trying to tell you something, why you've got this hesitant feeling going on around you. It's because it's asking you just to reevaluate the situation before you make any big changes here. Now, it's also saying that don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. This situation may be just a little bit bigger than what you're thinking, but there could be a little bit of confusion too. This confusion area, we've got the moon. We've got the moon in the reverse position, indicating could be emotions. Moon does mean emotions. It could be a little bit emotionally confused, or it could just be that the whole situation just around you feels a bit confusing. Something mixed signals in some way. It's like 1 minute it's one way, next minute it's a different way. It's like there's mixed signals coming in around you, group 3. We also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, like I mentioned, saying that conserve your money when you do have it, when it comes in, when this lucky abundant energy comes in around you. Be conservative with it. Don't just be spending here and there. It's saying you do need to be conservative with the Nine of Pentacles windfall or money that's coming in around you. But the Five of Wands in the reverse position is saying that you may have to compromise something here. So it's like something costs, nothing's for free. Things cost you in some way. So you compromise one thing for another. So you need to be aware of that situation going on as well. Now, group 3, I see you being very sensible. I see you being conservative anyway. That's what sensible means. It means being conservative, thinking conservative, being like in your comfort zone, not making great leaps, not going doing something that you know you can't do. It's like being comfortable, but being frugal and being well balanced when it comes to decision making. So I feel you're spot on with that anyway, group 3. Now it's saying also stand your ground with certain situations. This is some beautiful positive messages from the Sugar Sweet deck. Both are green too, both are earth energy. So both earth energy cards, a lot of earth energy on the table for you. Now earth energy means we're talking about the physical body, we're talking about the earth itself, we're talking about gardening, we're talking about stepping into nature and grounding, we're talking about plants and plant medicine, we're talking about other things that relate to earth as physical possessions. It's your job, it's your physical life. So they're the things that the areas that we're talking about for you. It's not emotional love energy, it's more physical energy, physical actual energy going on here. But it's saying stand your ground here. Don't be afraid to stand your ground in whatever situation that is. Stand up for yourself and stand your ground, it's saying. Now there could be new beginnings coming for you also here. The seeds that you plant, you can see she's planting seeds or planting a plant. So it's saying planting seeds now will be prosperous in the future, because we've got the prosperous card here with the abundance, and then that's where I feel you being frugal, you're being conservative, maybe you're planting more seeds than what you think because you want just more options available to you in the future. So plant seeds now, whether that's metaphysical or physical. You could be planting actual seeds in a garden, but you could also just be planting ideas and seeding different ideas, but more than one. Be like broader, plant more seeds, because not all of them will come up. So you need to think about the future and plant a few seeds, and what that means is plant a few ideas or put a few things in motion, because one of those things will come off, but maybe not all of them. So it's saying new beginnings coming, plant the seeds for that now, but stand your ground and don't be afraid to put in the hard work. You see her with the shovel here, she's willing to put in the work and the effort to get what she wants. So but be very sensible and very practical about it, and plant many seeds. So I hope that makes sense to you, group 3, and I will see you again next week.